Howdy folks, Hellcorrex here. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done any video, but been kind of busy. We went on our cruise this summer, or I should say it was late spring. We went up to Alaska and Canada, did our cruise up there, did a lot of stuff. And then got back, spent a week back, and then had the holidays, 4th of July here in America. And then went to California, picked up my son who's now out of the Navy, and we did a little tour around the West. You know, we went through California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, seeing all the western sites out there, and had a pretty good time. Came back, got back in time for the massive heat wave that hit the Midwest, and being a guy that grew up in northern Minnesota, I'm not used to heat. Anything above, I'd say 75, 78 degrees, I think is oppressively hot. And here we were, it was like 100, 102 degrees. And with 120, 125 heat index. The old poor air conditioner that we have here in, central area, it was not working so well. The house got up to like 90, so I was not very ambitious to do anything but lay there and sweat and die kind of. But as you can see, we did a few things. I'm getting back into it again. Did some Battletech miniatures. I just want to show those off. I said I was going to work on some stuff. I still have yet to do the ghost bears. They're still sitting right over here. I did some more Inner Sphere and a few other clan stuff. I'll show you. I'll have some pictures of everything at the end of it. But and when it was really hot and I didn't feel like painting, all I've done is I got a mat. If you can't see it off the side here, but I have a massive pile of miniatures that are all assembled, not painted or primed or anything. And I have all these bugs, drones and stuff like that I did for my 40K. Working on my Nurgle army a little bit. I have some plague drones here. There's like 18 plague drones. 3 skull cannons of corn, a corn herald on a chariot, some like 6 skull crushers for corn. There's a whole bunch of stuff laying around here that's all assembled. I need to get around and start painting. But on to the other good stuff here. Here is a Thor that I did up for the game. That's in wolf colors. There should be a picture of it coming up. And then I did this is the old, this is the Warhammer. It's the Unseen. They no longer make this model. This one's actually lead. I looked at it and it's like, this paint job on it's not so great, so I'm going to redo it. So I went back and repainted it a little bit, touched it up so it looks a little nicer, made a better base on it. That's the Unseen Warhammer. And Black Knight with the hatchet. That's a fairly new one that came out recently. So that's the old Black Knight. That's Natasha Karinsky's Black Widow company. That will be, the colors are black and red for the Wolf's Dragoons. I have a large collection of Wolf Dragoon miniatures. Then the rest of these are Davian mechs that I did up. Here's the, this is a Griffin. The 60-ton Griffin, this is the experimental version. This is a jumping one that I don't even think, well, they may, yeah, I think they still have it. I got this this was like Gen Con. The jumping model. And then it also is got the standard version. It's non-jumping version, as you can see here. For a 60-ton mech that jumps, it's supposed to be, I look at it as something that runs around with the mediums. And then you have the Thunderbolt. As even a brain lock here, like, oh, what's this one? This is a new Thunderbolt. Looks kind of nice. It's a lot different from the older one. It went together a lot easier than the old ones, because the old ones had little attachment points for the arms and they would always fall off. You'd bump the darn thing and they'd like clunk, there they go. And then we have I think it's Cataphracti. This is a 65 tonner here. And then one of my favorites, I always have a lot of these guys, another Hatchet Man. You can never go wrong with a Hatchet Man. They're everywhere. There's a whole bunch in the army. And then we got the 60 ton. This is the new Rifleman for the Inner Sphere. Yeah, it's got the two AC5s on it, and then it's I think this is supposed to be like a radar dish on top for tracking. It's really supposed to be for shooting down aircraft flyers, but the firepower really in game is pretty pathetic. You know, just the AC5s. That doesn't do a lot of damage at all. And then we got this last 45 tonner here. Jeez, I just remember it was in my head, and again I'm not remembering the name of this one. It'll come back to me. I'm thinking Vindicator, but yeah, that might be it. And that's that one. So that's all of those. Yeah, you're thinking 18 plague drones. You know, I got a couple boxes of those I picked up off eBay pretty quick, cheaply, for about 50% off. Somebody was just selling a collection, so I bought those. Put those together. A little bit of green stuff had to go into. Some of them didn't go together so well, so I green stuffed the cracks, so it's nice and smooth. And part of the collection I picked up, they didn't have the legs for them, but I had a whole bunch of extra legs from the Starship Troopers game that came out. And so I just used bug legs that I had extra. Yeah, they work great. It's a bug on a bug, you know, bug legs. So it's a little bit different. So now I have two different looks of plague drones. So they got the long spindly legs, and they got the other stabby pointy legs too. So it's different versions. And then I ran out of legs. On the last one I was short 4 legs, so all I did was I made some green stuff up some tentacles. So it looks like it's mutated the legs through chaos, and now they have tentacles hanging down on the sides here. So that should be a pretty nice look, you know, for a demon army. You know, chaos is still fickle. It can change everything. It's always looking for something totally different. And what else we got over here? I primed up just before the heat wave. Oh, my plague drone is attacking here. Let go. It's that one new game. It's the fantasy football game system that came out last year. It's not Blood Bowl, but this is the Fisherman group. Guild Ball, that's the name of it. You'll see some people, you know, they're starting to play more and more of it around. So I have a whole bunch of these miniatures that I just started painting. I typically, if you're probably wondering what's happened, it's like, why is it all silver? And it's been painted, it's been primed. I like laying down a layer of silver on everything that picks out all the details that I'm looking for. And if it's any metallic to begin with, I'll just leave the metallics there, you know, because I can go through and put a wash on it, and then I'll go out and pick out all the different colors. But it saves me. It's like, what's the detail that's going on there? You know, I'm trying to figure out when it's just primed black. You know, the details are hard to see, but when I put a thin layer of, it's dry brushed on, you know, I dry brushed the silver on. It's a bright silver. It also helps with the dark areas stay dark because the recesses still have the black in them, but you'll have the ability to lighten everything up, and I can lay down my colors easier that way. It's just something I've learned 20 something years ago, back when I first started painting. Is like I always got tired. It's like, what's that there I'm looking at when I'm primed? Oh, okay. Now it just comes out real easy, and I just continue on with it. So there's all these guys here. So I got the Brewers Guild and the Fisherman's Guild. So we have those two groups. Let's see, I got like, was it 8 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. 8 of the Fisherman's Guild, and only the starter box for the Brewers. So there's not very many. But I'll be doing them all up here too, you know, when I get the time. And I got a big project coming up too. I have a whole bunch of dystopian war stuff I got to work on too. So I'll be busy with all that too. But that's kind of the update of everything. And well, let's let you go here, and I can get back to work and just tell you what I've been up to and why I've been gone for a while. Motivation kind of low. But this is Hellcorrex, and you guys get out there, and I got to get back to painting. You know, I keep telling people, yeah, keep painting, rid the world of all those unpainted miniatures. Well, I'm one of those guys that needs to rid the world of all those unpainted miniatures, because they're stacking up, because I'm putting things together and one has to put paint on them. So alright, this is Hellcorrex. You guys have a great day, and Hellcorrex out.